Hi, it's Kristen from Pratt Scraps. I'm going to try a live version again because the 2 pages I want to do today should be super quick. It's pretty much a picture and some journaling is all I really have in my head for right now, for today. That of course can change, and if that's the case, then I will just do a voiceover and fast forward all of it. But for right now, I'm thinking it will just be a couple pictures. These were, I think it was a Wednesday and a Thursday. Not super eventful in the whole Pratt family, week of December. So, it's kind of the lull before the storm now that I look back on it, because pretty much after this week, it was something every night, it seems like. So, anyway, so let's see what number. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. So, got day 6 is what we're on. So, for day 6, I already trimmed down a piece of A Perfect Winter from my Wild Hair kit. I trimmed it down to be like a half of a Traveler's Notebook page because all I have is the one picture. Boring, Commerce Bank, whatever. It is the bank we had a boat loan through. My husband is an avid fisherman, loves to fish. He's in his boat. If he's not in the woods, in an excavator, or in a boat, he's probably sleeping in his recliner, to be honest with you. So, but he loves to be in his boat. He loves to fish. So, anyway, we paid it off. That's kind of big. We're getting older, getting to the point where we're getting to pay things off, and that's kind of exciting because, 17 years ago when we first got together, it seemed like, digging a little hole of debt, but it's just kind of nice to be getting things paid off. So, first off the list, check mark. There goes the boat. So that'll be nice to have that done with. And I think I'm going to use, let's see, I have some little bigger. This is a train, but you know what? It'll be okay. I like the size. Let's see what my other big one is. Ooh, a semi-truck with Santa on it. That's pretty fancy. What's this guy down here? Whoops. Whoa, sorry. It's another train. Okay. We'll go with Santa Express, because we'll pretend that that's a mail truck coming to take our payment to Kansas to pay it off. So let me just trim this down. These scissors remind me of kindergarten scissors because they have a spring action in them, and when kids are first learning how to cut, I have some scissors that were kind of like this for them. That's what it reminds me of. But it's one thing I can never keep in my scrapbook room. My children like to take my scissors, and I don't always get them back. So, okay. I had the kids write down what day. Oh, it's actually day number 6. Isn't that awesome? I thought I was going to be more particular about using only the wrappers from the right day, but I didn't end up. It doesn't really matter. I don't know if it matters that I have the address in here or not, but alright, I just want to have a little spot to have some journaling in here. Oh wait, my number's going to go up there. My number's going to cover that window. So I think I'll do something like that. What shall I journal on today? I save little tiny scraps of, whoops, knocking my Tic Tacs over. My favorite candy in the world is a Tic Tac. I don't know why. Probably because I don't feel guilty when I eat a Tic Tac, because it's a Tic Tac. It's tiny. So that's an awful small journaling spot, but I think I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. So, excuse me, I am going to journal first this time. What should I say? Hooray! Should I just start, hooray, the boat is paid off. Problem is, we're paying this boat off, and I would guess within, probably by January, mid-January, we'll have to buy a new vehicle. My vehicle has, it's been a really, really good vehicle, I have to say. We got it off an auction, got a really good deal on it. I've driven it for 8 years, and it's, it's really been a good vehicle, but it's starting to it's got some cosmetic issues. It's got some rust spots. I can't really talk right. The boat is paid off. Okay. Yeah, so the vehicle. It's a Chevy Yukon. Great for our, size-wise when we had, multiple car seats and things like that. Now that my daughter's age, she no longer is in a car seat, so I have no car seat riders, which is nice, and we don't really need that much space. I do need something with nice big tires because we live back in the woods, and in the spring, our road is horrendous. You'd think being married to an excavator, we could probably have a little smoother driveway, but, you know what they say, you live, married to an electrician, you have the worst electric, plumber, same thing. So, anyway, Steve does not bring his work home with him, so, yeah, we don't have very good road, and it's almost 2 miles, actually, of dirt road to get back here. And it is, not fun in the spring. It's mud, and it's like Baja race to get back here. So, anywho, I can't do anything, no cute little car or luxury vehicle for this girl until probably ever in my life, which is fine. I don't really mind. I don't mind it. I really don't. I just know that when I car shop, I can't look for something that's going to be real small. Nothing too tiny. Okay, we're going to go with the black polka dot, I think, with the number. What number I should do. I should try to find a bluish color. Pull out of that paper. I think I'm going to pull over my ABCs and let you, my letter stickers. You can see, this is how I know there's 45,000 different ways to store things, and I always like to watch and see what other people do. I have to make a little bit of room, and I'll probably have to move my camera, so let me pause you for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just took it off the stand to show you. These did not get put back. It's in the right spot. So anyway, this is what I do. I have this little plastic black wicker looking basket, and it's from Target, and what I do is I stand my thickers up like this, and I have them sorted by color. These are the whites, and then I have like the white with extras on it, and then it leads into gray, then silver, then black, I believe, then black with extras on it, then brown, which leads into gold, then like craft is in the back on that side, and then this side is basically rainbow order with starting with pink though, and then goes down. And what I did is I bought these sleeves, like Mercy Tiara uses. I got her off of Amazon, and these work really slick. They're kind of a thicker, they're not super cloudy, but they're slightly cloudy, and they're thick, so they're really nice too. They slide in and out. It's much thicker than the plastic, that the thickers come in. The thickers I have that came in their plastic, like I still keep them in their plastic. I just slid it along the side so that it's easy to, whoops, sorry, you can see my mess over there. It's easy to access. Just slide it out through the side like that. So, okay, I am going to, what color did I say I was looking for? Blue. Okay, I'm going to look for some blue thickers. I'll just hold my phone, it's fine. Trying to look down at my picture. Sorry if I veer off to the mess land. Let's see. I don't really like the cream on that one because I don't know if I want to go square on a circle. These are cute. They don't always have numbers. Ooh, there's numbers. That'd be a pretty big number though. Let's put that possible. These are fun. Glittery. Oh, and there's numbers. So try those. 2 of those. Yeah. Those are cute, but I'm sorry I've got a shadow on my hand. My light right there. Let me tell you, that light right there, that's an OT light. My mother-in-law picked that up at a garage sale for $1. $1. And it works, and it's worked for years. And I feel fortunate that she found that for me. So, all right, well, I'm going to pause you again and put these letters back. They just sit on the table right behind me for right now. And that's where they live. Okay. Okay, so I think this 6 is too big. I like this color, how it matches better. It's not awesome, but it's better. I think I might just go with the glittery. It's okay. Not perfect, but it's the right size. I always forget what day it is. I always have a million things going on in my head. Oops. So, well, they have different style 6s. This just really looks like a 9 to me. I'll put that one back. We got a different one. I want this little short, fat one. Alright. Yeah, that works perfect. Like it's made for that circle. So, there. That's day 6. Wasn't too uneventful day. Just another day at daycare world. Okay, so we'll set that guy aside. And then... Okay, I trimmed down another piece from the Wild Hair Kit Club, and it's from the Pocket of Winter, or no, I always think it says Pocket, Perfect Winter. I just want to make sure I have this going the right. They're not exactly square, so I wanted to make sure I have going the right direction before I make the page, or, you know, part of the page. And here's the cute, I just looked, okay, live in a small town, so, you know, our town that we live in consists of a gas station, a bar, a laundromat. I think that's it. A church. I think when you actually drive in the actual town, a little tiny bit out of town, there is a Dollar General. So, you know, whatever. That's a new addition to the big town. But so the bar is actually also a restaurant. I mean, it's not like a dive bar. Maybe used to be, but it's not anymore. It's more of an okay family place to go before about 8 o'clock. So this is us on our way home. We met at the bar, or at the restaurant, I'll say, because that sounds better. I don't sound like a horrible mom. And had dinner, and we ran into some friends while we were there. So my husband and I were chatting with friends, and I look over, and this is what I see my 2 oldest doing. Both in almost the exact same position, drinking their water on their phones. So I thought it was kind of funny. I'm not too excited about, I mean, yes, I limit how much they can use their phones, but times like this, you know, okay, be on your phone so that I can talk to another adult for a little while, because I've been with kids all day, and you guys, you haven't been on your phones all day, you've been at school, so go ahead, have a chat, do your Snapchat, do your whatever. There's Wi-Fi at this restaurant, so go ahead. I don't really care. You can't see it, but over here, it's this kind of a bench seat along the wall, and over here would be my youngest daughter curled up in a ball, and she brought her tablet in as well, so she was also quiet, but it's not always what we do, so I'm okay with it. Okay, so I'm just going to call this one Dinner at Harpo's, because it wasn't anybody's birthday, it wasn't any special occasion, it was just, we were driving home from daycare. My husband called and said, do you want to go meet up at Harpo's and have a burger? Not that I eat burgers, but everybody else does. And so we did. So it was nice. Just nice, one less meal I had to cook. That's how I look at it. That's one thing. I get so, I know I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but I cook and clean and cook and clean all day long. I get tired of it in meal planning. I know it's good to do, but I tell you what, when I get an invite to not cook and clean up afterwards, I'm all for it. Okay, let's fancy this up a little bit. Let's put a little... Did we do the train? No, we did the... I don't think I went quite big, that big. Am I ready for Santa? It's only the 6th of December. Might be a little early for full-on Santa face, in my opinion. But it looks like my pile is sliding away from me. What's this guy here? Oh, Santa again. Might have to use Santa. What am I gonna use? Day 4. That's the big train. I'm just thumbing through all these little wrappers I have sitting over here off to the side. I guess we'll use Santa. I think, yeah, what was on the color? I was gonna say I'd like to use a green one if I used a red one, but it really wasn't either color. Oops. Lost my grab. Okay. It's obviously not gonna go there, but he's stuck. Okay. Let me just put him right here. This will be day 7. Dinner at Harpo's. I don't think I have to explain that because I really don't think we'll ever move here, so I'm leaving lines with my fingernails. I'm like, what is that red? That's what it is, because I have red nails. Looking to see if I have an eraser nearby. Do not see one. Here's an eraser. Just got this one. I heard these are really good. Has anybody ever had experience with the Pentel white eraser? Polymer eraser? We'll see. I don't know if it's meant for erasing fingernail polish, but we'll see. Got it right on the picture too, for Pete's sake. I must say Pete's sake a lot. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, for Pete's sake. I had my little 3-year-olds the other day came up to me and she's like, I don't want a snake to come out. I'm like, a snake? I don't have a snake at daycare. I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, but I don't want the snakes to come out. I'm like, honey, there aren't any snakes here. I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, what about Pete's snake? Yeah, Pete's snake. I'm like, no, honey. I'm saying Pete's sake. Not trying to explain to a 3-year-old the saying, oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah. I still think she thinks there's a snake somewhere in my house named Pete, but it's not. There isn't. Okay, I should do like letter stickers or something, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. And it's my December daily, so there we go. Okay, dinner at Harpo's. You know what? Sometimes it can be just that easy. That's what I think. Because guess what? Now days 6 and 7 are done. And they're ready. Oh my gosh, I don't have the 7 on there. Holy smokes. Let's back up here. Get too excited. I'm going to try a smaller circle. With my red. Woo! Dropping stuff. Excuse me. Runny nose. Okay. I don't know what color I'm going to do for that yet, though. Alright, let me jump over to my letters. I'll be right back. Okay, I decided I'm going to do a little bit bigger circle. Let's overlayer this little red one. I think these are old as the hills, but I think they're a little bit see-through, a little bit opaque. Maybe not. But either way, I think it kind of matches some colors in Santa's beard, so If the red doesn't show through, I'm okay with it, but if it does, I'm okay with that too. So, yeah, that's alright. Kind of gives it a little reddish hue. That's okay. Okay, so pop that 7 on there. So you know I'm second guessing again. Is it really day 7? But it is, because right here next to me is day 6. So there's day 6 and day 7. Let's see, these are just pop right in there. I like it. Okay. Get these guys in their book, in their spot. Move some stuff out of the way. I love this paper, but at this point in time, we still didn't have snow, so I have not used it yet. We had some snow, I think, and then it had melted by this point, so get you, I like a little black border. I cut it a little thinner. Have I talked about these Traveler's Notebooks, by the way? I love this Traveler's Notebook. It is Beth, I don't know how to say her last name, Soler maybe? S-O-L-E-R. She has a shop, an Etsy shop called Scrapping Wonders, and she does inserts. And I first found her because I was looking on Etsy for some Traveler's Notebook for my nieces who were doing a little backpacking trip to Europe, and I wanted to get them a little I feel like this is crooked and I don't want to rip it off. Wanted to get them a little Traveler's Notebook to bring with them on their trip. I have no idea if they did or not. They're whatever. They're millennials, you know. You might never know if they used it. I had to call them to see if they got them, you know, that kind of stuff. Anywho, I found her and ended up getting myself a mixed media TN insert, and I used that when my daughter and I went to Colorado for a trip to see my brother, and I really liked it. So then when I got the idea that I wanted to do a black pages for my December daily, I decided to check with her shop and see if she had them, and sure enough, she did, and I like them, and they're nice. The paper is a nice thick quality. I like it. So I'm just doing a little bit of white Sharpie doodling across just to give a little division, because these do get lost in the page, so they're so busy I didn't think they would as much, but yeah, there we go. There's page 6 or day 6 and day 7. Making some progress. I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to keep on keeping on and try to get some more days done. Thanks for watching. Bye.